Let me take you back to October 2022. This right here. Blue Beast Gohan, Yellow Super Saiyan Gohan, and Red Pan. This was no regular trio. This might be the greatest trio in Dragon Ball Legends history. And yes, I know the comments are going to be shouting, no way, how could you say that? They dropped other broken units. Look at the ultra units we have now. Look after. If you were playing the game at the time, you will know how tough this trio made PvP feel in late 2022. And today we're going to explain why. If you have any other opinions, let me know. Leave it in the comments. October 2022, just before Legends Festival, before Ultra Gogeta Blue, Beast Gohan was revealed, and just on his reveal video, people already saying that he was the best in the game. Just by reading his kit. And I didn't stop there. They gave him Pan, and there was already Yellow Super Saiyan Gohan in the game. And the moment people realized these three units can work together, that was it. You didn't queue into just a regular PvP anymore. You were asking yourself, how do I compete? Blue Beast Gohan. Let's start with the man who actually did the damage. Beast Gohan was not designed like a normal LF. This character was designed like a final boss. From the very start, he spawns in with 100% to his unique gauge. No build up, no Eva Vegeta get up the levels. He spawns in with 100% unique gauge. 90% damage inflicted, reduced card cost obviously, element nullification, debuff immunity, card destruction, vanish restoration, and rush control. This was more than a standard LF kit. The moment he touched the field, the game was already rigged and the ref could not do anything. This is one part people tend to forget. Beast Gohan didn't even need to land a hit to be threatening. He could stand there, just use his green card, filled up his gauge, get key, get damage, card draw speed, vanish, all damage and nullify cover, change effects. So if you tried to stop him, he got stronger. If you didn't stop him, he got stronger. And when the gauge was full, that blue card turned into an absolute... I mean, the amount of one-shots, too many to recall from that time period when I was playing against Gohan. I knew that if he popped a green card and just used a blue, it was game over. My unit was gone. That violent beast kick was not a special move, it was a health bar destroyer, and people were not just losing units, they were losing teams, because bear in mind you have his ult, which hits harder than the blue. Ferocious Awakening. Let me remind you the thing he did when his gauge was full. Just to remind you, destroy all your enemy cards. He draws a new card, he gets 50 key, 40% damage, element nullification, and 70% damage. So not only did you lose your hand, you lost the whole momentum, and he got to keep going. And then we move on to the controller, the disruptor Pan. Here's where things got even worse. For me, maybe the most annoying unit of all time, the most annoying green card of all time. Pan was not just a support unit. She made you want to quit PvP and delete the game, take time off the game, do something else with your time. Every time she got hit, she's taking your key. She gave Gohan damage, she healed the team, cancelled debuffs, and she lowered sub counts. Then you look at her green card, minus 35 key. Minus 100% to key recovery. Main ability sealed. Sub counts reduced. That is not disrupt, that's turn deletion. You didn't get to combo, you simply got stuck. And while you're stuck, guess who's coming in due to lower sub counts? Blue Beast Gohan. The trio was built like a machine. Pan gets it, takes your key, Gohan gets stronger. Pan disrupts, enemy loses key. Enemy can't combo, Beast Gohan comes in. Beast Gohan does his damage, Pan heals him. The yellow Gohan tanks, who we're going to get onto, and then it resets and it begins again. It was a closed system. Moving on to the yellow Gohan, he was like the anchor, the tank. You couldn't defeat him, he had endurance. At this point, it's just card destruction, damage reduction. He was the wall that let the other two units run through. You rushed him, he lived. You got him low, he healed. Every time he swapped in, he's buffing Pan and Gohan, debuffing enemies and restoring ki. Now what makes this trio unique and different was that they didn't really have a weak point. It wasn't just a strong team of the three strongest units at the time put together. It's almost like every unit was doing their job and not clashing with each other, creating offense, defense, disruption, healing, rush control, card destruction, and element matchups. Like not all just one green. No, they were spread out. There was literally no weaknesses to the team. Didn't really have bad matchups. it had victims. And why it felt tough to play PvP was not only how often, which is another thing. How, bear in mind, Gohan was an LF, Pan was a Sparking. Getting these units wasn't like it's getting ultras now. You might get them in 20k, you might get them in 15k, you might get them on your first summon. Same with ultra units, but ultra units seem to take longer. Someone should do a video on that. What takes longer to get an LF or an ultra? Nah, it's probably an LF. But every time you went to a match, you hit Pan, she heals you. You hit Gohan, he tanks. Beast Gohan, he destroys your team, he destroys your health. You could play amazing and still lose the game. People can argue about newer units now, they can argue about ultra metas, design philosophy, whatever. But Beast Gohan, Pan, and Yellow Gohan, this was not power creep. They restructured all of PvP, and then Ultra Gogeta joined in the party. But that's another video for another day. And that is why this trio might be the most broken ever, or at least in the top tier. Let me know your thoughts in the comments, and thank you for watching.